Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. This is a video that I've never been part of or done, but it's something that I've been kind of working on for a couple years. And anyway, I've had people ask me for, going on 3 years now, Greg, what's the best chore boot? What's the best rubber boot to, around your farm? And, I've never gave a talk or promoted any boots. And the reason that I haven't is because I've never found one that would last more than a winter on this farm without breaking down. I'm going to show you some examples of what I'm talking about. But before I get started, the boot company that I am promoting, and I'm going to tell you straight up, they sent me a pair, and I've used them now for 2 years, and they're still holding up. And so I do get a small commission. If you buy one of these boots, there's going to be a discount code on my description on this video, and you can click on that link and you can get a 15% discount. And just type in Greg Boot. That's a discount video coupon. For those of you all that think, well, Greg's out there, he's getting rich and he's promoting this, he's promoting that. No. Most of the stuff I promote, I don't get anything for. But I'll tell you what, this boot, I'm getting dang tired of spending a couple $100 every winter on what I think is the best boot that I can buy, and the darn thing doesn't even make it through the first winter. And I've got some here. I'm going to show you examples of what have happened. And we're here in central Missouri. We can get extremely cold. We have wet, we have mud. Everything you have on a farm. And of course, I'm out cutting brush. I'm cutting massive thorn trees. I'm working in brush piles. I'm cutting firewood. I really give a boot a work over. Of course, I'm hunting, I'm fishing. And so when a boot comes onto my foot, it doesn't have an easy life. It really doesn't. It has a pretty tough life. And this boot I'm getting ready to show you, I had to spend 30 minutes over at the sink washing the darn thing to get all the mud and debris off of it, cow manure and such, so that I didn't get it all over Jan's living room here, or she would have probably scalped me. But anyway, here's the boot. And that is spelled Hisea, H-I-S-E-A. Hisea. I'd never heard of them before, folks. This is the best boot that I think that was made in the world. I mean, I'm serious. I've worn all the different kinds, and I'm not going to sit here and name all the competitors because I don't want somebody, well, I got this, and I don't like you, cutting down my boot and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you what I think is the best boot in the world. It's got the scent-free. The other thing I like about it is this particular boot is a hunting and winter boot. It's got 800 grams of the thin insulate. Folks, this is a warm boot. And I've frostbitten my toes when I was a young guy. I don't know, I lost track of how many times. I don't have the best circulation in my big toes. It always got you big toes. My other 4 toes are fine. My big toes freeze off. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not with these. I mean, it's unbelievable. First thing is they don't sweat. My feet, I put a thick wool sock on, and if it's a really cold morning, I may put a thin insulate sock on over the first and then put the wool sock on. But my feet don't sweat in these. And every other boot that I've ever worn, whether it's hunting or working around the farm, when I take my shoes off or my boot off to come in for dinner, my socks are wet. My socks are wet from the sweat in the boot. You don't get that on this boot. The other thing I like about it is this right here on the back. So it has one switch. You just pull it. Let me get it started here. I got it shut. There we go. It has the latch on the side here. And you can close it with one hand and just close. It clicks shut. And so it keeps all the heat. It keeps this sealed against the calf of your leg. There's no heat coming out. I think that's part of the secret. There's no heat coming out of there. So your feet don't get cold. They're sealed hermetically inside that boot. The other thing I wanted to show you is the insoles. And I think that might be the best part of this boot other than it doesn't leak. it doesn't get holes in it. The insole on this boot is injection molded into the boot. You don't pull it out. It's there permanently. And I know it's going to be hard to see. Ah, there you go. You can see it. Folks, this boot has been worn for 2 winters, all winter, every day. And look at that insole in there. There is not a hole in it. There's not a hole in it. And when I get done wearing it at the end of the day, you can put your hand and run it down in there. It's not wet. It's not wet because your feet don't sweat. Look at that. I mean, that thing is absolutely untarnished anywhere. Okay? The other thing that's awesome about these is there's no tears. I haven't tore this boot. And I'm walking through old barbed wire when I'm repairing fence or whatever. It'll snap, but it goes right over the top. It doesn't hook in the boot and rip your boot open. The seals along the edge here, perfectly intact. Perfectly intact. After 2 years, look at the bottom of these boots. Do they look like they wore out? Absolutely not. And that's wearing them every day in the wintertime. Every day I wear these boots. I wore the paint off right here on the front. That's the camo. This was a camo version. The other nice thing I like about them is the uppers, this upper part. Folks, you're going through briars, you're going through wire and brush, and you get your cloth part up here ripped open. Do y'all see any rips in that anywhere? Anywhere do you see a rip? Absolutely not. Now, I've saved the best for last. I've bought boots, and I'm going to show you some here in a minute. I've got 3 of them over here, 3 different pairs that I've given upwards of $200 for a pair. $200. I wanted my boots to last, and I didn't want my feet wet in the wintertime because I'm constantly crossing creeks and such. Folks, this boot is half. You heard it right. It's half the cost of these. Well, I'm not going to tell you the name of them. I'm going to show you. I'll show you what they did to me. So I bought this boot. This one is $195, okay? Boy, that is a tough looking boot. And you can tell I didn't get to wear it very much. Look at that. Still got the sole on it really good, a lot of cleat. Well, guess what? I walked across the creek one morning and kaboom. Look at that. How'd you think that felt going down my foot? 10 to below 0, walking across a creek that's flowing. Have that go down in your sock. Yeah, brand new pair. It didn't even make it 3 months. 3 months. The darn thing cracked open. Cracked open right there. I mean, I can run my finger down in there. That's a ruined boot. You can't wear that. You can't fix it. I mean, it's cracked all the way across the top. $195 pair of boots. Done. Sorry, I'm getting a little fired up. I hate wasting money away. Here's another one. So this is I didn't aim to show the name of it there. This is another one. This boot didn't make it through the winter. Look at that. Cracked open. You walk across the creek. You're trying to keep water out of your boots, and there it goes in the back of the boot. You can tell I didn't wear it very much. Look at that. The soles are still good. Except for right here on the front, it's starting to peel open, and then you got water coming in your toe. Okay? You got toe water, you got heel water back in here. Oh, yeah. This boot here was about $179. Okay? I got one more to show you. So this is typical. This boot made it, I think it made it about 3 months. And you can see what happened to it. It just got the heck ripped out of it. And if you get into water up to here, your leg, I mean, it's going down in your boot. Now your sock's wet, your feet are wet, and you're miserable. You're going to get a sniffly nose because you're getting a cold because you got your feet wet. If it's cold outside, wet feet and wet weather is a bad, bad case. So I'm not going to go back to those. So we're going to go back to the good boot. Hisea. This boot was about $97. Half the price 4 times the boot. I mean, look at that. That's a boot. And you can get them in all different kinds. This is the winter boot. This is the heaviest one they make. It's 800 grams. They make a 400 gram. I think they're all the way down to just summer boots. I mean, you can get them as, I think there's some in like for $40. Here's the beautiful part. Type in my discount, Greg's Boot, and get 15% discount. So, folks, I hate to waste money on the farm. If I'm going to pay money for something, I want it to stand up and I want it to perform. And that's why I did not agree to do this promotion until 2 years. And they did it. They did it. This company did it. And they've got chest waders, they've got hip waders, they've got women's boots. They got some sharp looking boots. And if you like sharp, you ladies, they've got pink boots. They've got boots that's got chickens on them. They got boots that's got, oh, what was the other thing? There's 3 or 4 different designs. And Jan, she said, she saw the pink boots and she wants a pair of those. Anyway, I don't care what they look like as long as they don't leak. And this boot does not leak, it doesn't rip, and it doesn't tear. And the best part of it is when you're walking on it, folks, it feels like you're walking on a cushion. I'm not exaggerating. I've never put a boot on that was as comfortable as walking in these boots on my feet. I have a heel spur in my left heel. I've had it there for years. And when I stand on concrete all day, by the end of the day, it's hurting me terrible. I can walk in these all day and I don't even feel it. I don't even feel it. That's how darn comfortable these boots are. So, yeah, I just can't believe it. Every time I put them on, I'm like, well, where's my leak? Where's the crack? It's going to crack open. It's going to crack open. No, it hasn't. Heck, I may get another couple years out of these. I don't know, but, you know, if I can get 2 years out of a pair of boots for $97, sign me up. Sign me up. I'm there. Okay? I think I've carried on about these, but Hisea. Check out the description on this video. I'm going to have a link there to the website and enter Greg's Boots and you get 15% off. Folks, you all have a good one and keep your feet dry. Spring's coming. You're going to need it. We got mud month coming. Get you a good pair of boots. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.